Well then, welcome to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. The game was released yesterday in early access, and here I already am playing it. I was hoping for it to be released soon. I didn't know that it would be released so soon. But I'm a big fan of Vampire Survivors, and this one is quite similar, even though it also has its unique differences. But for now, let's just get started. At the beginning I only have one character, makes sense. Can reroll upgrades once per level, 3 HP. And also only one weapon, the revolver, trusty balanced weapon. Runes, okay, those are the passive upgrades. But I have none, so let's just for now get started. I'll go in standard mode. There was a demo for the game that was called 10 Minutes Till Dawn. I haven't played it, I plan to play it, but then the early access of the full game dropped, so now I'm doing this. I have no more darkness levels unlocked, because, well, I haven't played it yet, but now let's just get started. Vampire Survivors is one of my favorite games, so I'm currently kinda looking out for some similar games. And what the most noticeable difference at this point is that while in Vampire Survivors you just go around and let your weapons automatically kill everything. Here I actually have to do something. And now we come to upgrades, okay? With upgrades follow unlocks. I guess this is like an I forgot what the name was called. 1 second. I have to look at my Steam library for this, because I forgot what the name was called. What the game was called. Nova Drift. It's kind of like a Nova Drift, where you can upgrade your weapons. Well, not the weapons. You can upgrade your upgrades once you've taken them, and they get stronger, or at least get different effects. So let's just for now look at the upgrades. Pretty simple, max HP plus 1. Also pretty simple, haste, plus 20% movement speed and 5% fire rate. Rapid fire, much more fire rate. This one seems interesting. On every second shot, call down lightning to strike a nearby enemy for 22 damage. Or bullet damage plus 25% and knockback plus 20%. I'll probably go with the Electro Mage, because it's an upgrade that's very unique. I have not yet seen such a thing. At least not it's interesting. It's unique, and that's what I want to get here. Some unique upgrades that one doesn't see, for example, in Vampire Survivors. Even though this is kinda similar to the Lightning Ring. But because here one has to actually do something to attack, there is also still kind of a difference. So, Rapid Fire, again the fire rate up. Frost Mage, 35% chance to inflict freeze. Dragon Egg. Okay, this is also very unique. Summon an egg that will hatch into a dragon in 3 minutes. So I now get a useless item, but in 3 minutes I will have some kind of pet that will help me in combat. Or I could take the Pyro Mage, which is pretty much the same as the Frost Mage, just with the 50% chance for burn. Or take Aim, less spread and more speed, but I'll take the Dragon Egg, because, well, it's the most unique. That's something completely different to, for example, Vampire Survivors. And yes, I will keep comparing this game to Vampire Survivors, as it is, well, at least it seems to be one of the games that jump onto the hype of Vampire Survivors. In the future there will also be another game, once that will be fully released, that I'll play here, probably on the channel. And that would be Brotato, because I've played Space Gladiators, I absolutely loved the game. That's also something I could do here for a little kind of review video. But that's all in the future. But if Brotato someday gets released, I'll play that too. Now, Pyromage again. Light Weaponry. Summon Magic Dagger that seeks out nearby enemies. Magic Dagger deals as much damage as your bullets. It seems kind of like just a passive way of dealing damage. Electrobug. This is an upgrade for the lightning that I summon with every second shot. But it calls in. But I get some sort of pet to deal the lightning damage. Then there's the Magic Lens. Okay, that's kind of like the prism from the Binding of Isaac. I get a prism that increases damage and size if I shoot through it. Simple. And haste again. But haste is boring. I think I'll take Light Weaponry, because the upgrade is probably something I will get more often in the future. And this is something I just wanna see for now, how it works. Okay, I expected to, I don't know, shoot out a little dagger every now and then. I did not expect to summon a dagger that just fly through the enemies and kills them on contact. But, no, it's cool, it's nice. Okay, summon damage increase. I will have a dragon, and I will probably take the bug. So summon damage up could be really nice if the summon damage up counts for every summon. If it only counts for the knife, okay, it's still strong. But if it counts for everything, that would be amazing. But for now, I'll have a look at the other upgrades. The Electrobug again, Pyromage again, Frostmage again, Glare, another new one, Vision range up, and every enemy in the vision range takes damage. With 5 damage every 2 seconds, it would be passive damage, but would it be faster than a strong knife? It could be. But I won't take it. I'll take the Sharpen to increase summon damage for at least the knife, and maybe even the bug in the future. Or the dragon. I am currently dangerously lower on health. I only have one life left. And I'm dead. What did I expect for the first time playing the game? Not really that much. But well, still I survived 2 minutes and 15. That may be more than some other people have. So I can be glad about it. But I don't think it's enough runes, I think they are called runes now, or souls or whatever, to buy anything yet. So for now, I'll just play another round. If I were just instantly amazing at the game and could beat it just directly in the first try, this video would have been kind of boring, as it would have been only a single run. But this way I can put multiple runs in the video, which makes it a bit more interesting. But yeah, so for this run, I don't know, I think I'll take maybe a bit more boring upgrades. For example, reload rate and fire rate up. because last time I tried it with summons. I tried at least a little bit of summon, and well, I think that's something I should wait with until I am a bit better in the game. So for now, I'll just upgrade my gun and see how far I'll come. How far I'll come with that. Okay, I think in this case I'll pick the magnetism pickup range up, because that's always the biggest problem in these games. One has these experience points lying around on the entire screen and no way to pick them up, so magnetism seems like a good call. But at this point I quite like the game. Like I said, I love Vampire Survivors, and this is similar, but this one has a bit more, well, action, because you actually have to shoot yourself and not just wait until your whip activates. Wait until your lightning ring shoots lightning down. This is actually something where you have to do more than just evade and choose. I think for now I'll take the double shot, more projectiles. That seems nice, because even though it's a small damage down, it's an amazing damage up, thanks to more projectiles. I'm interested in what items are still there that I haven't yet picked up. But what I'm also very interested in is what will become of this game in the future. As I said, it's early access. I'll take the reload rate and bullet damage up after reloading. It's early access, so there will probably be more upgrades in the future. More weapons, more characters, similar to Vampire Survivors. I think I should stop comparing it to Vampire Survivors as much, as it's also quite unique, so it deserves its own spot. So I'm excited to see what the future will bring for this game. I may also continue playing this game. My plan would be for Besiege, which I'm currently playing, to finish the first world, the first island, and because it's a more so slow game where I have to speed up much of the footage, I probably won't do that much more than just the first island. I'll probably have a bit of fun in the sandbox or with creations from the workshop, but after that I'll probably stop with it. I could theoretically do some videos for these kind of games, because like I said, I like them. The plan would also be to play, for example, I think it was called Spirit Hunters, which is again a game a bit more like Vampire Survivors, but with a absolutely ginormous skill tree. But that's something I have to figure out in the future. For now, let's choose an upgrade. I could take more damage and more knockback. I could take Fanfire. When shooting your last ammo, also shoot 10 additional bullets in a circle around for 15% damage. It's AoE, but it doesn't seem all that great, I gotta say. So I think I'll take movement speed and fire rate up, because I'm kinda slow and I want to get away from these enemies, because I've already lost one life. That's a point that I kinda want about now. How do I restore life? Because I don't know, maybe there is something like life regen rune. Like, again, like in Vampire Survivors, there's also the life regen upgrade. But I haven't seen an item that gives life regen. So I wonder how one how one gets back their life in their first runs, or if one just doesn't get their life back. Maybe it's like you get hit, well, bad luck. Walk speed 100%, okay, that's an upgrade of haste, and I think with walk speed is meant the speed while I'm shooting, because while I shoot, that's something I noticed, one moves a lot slower. So this one probably doubles my movement speed while I'm shooting. Or I could take split fire, shoot an additional bullet behind you. That's the point where I'll probably now I'll have a look at the final forms, which would be in the wind, increase bullet damage and move speed by 10% every 10 seconds. This bonus resets when you get hit, max 40%. That seems kinda amazing, but with split fire, shoot an additional bullet behind you, which is already kinda good. I also get fusillade? I don't know. This gives me an extra projectile, again less damage, but it just doubles my base projectiles, so I think I'll have to go with split fire, so that I can take fusillade in the end, which would increase my damage output by a lot. But I gotta say, it's interesting, I like it. It's worth the money, go get the game for yourself. This is also not the kind of game where just by watching a YouTube video it gets boring to you. Because this isn't about the story, this isn't about the graphics, this is about the gameplay. And I have fun. And if you think your taste's similar to mine, then go ahead and get the game. I think I'll take the I think I'll take the vitality, the HP up. And here I have my answer. There is a regeneration upgrade. It's a final form of vitality. Okay. It regenerates 1 life every 90 seconds. It's good that I took vitality, because now I'm getting kinda overrun. So it could have been dangerous if I had not taken it. Now I still have 2 lives left, which means my survivability is quite high. But this game doesn't really have that much room for commentary, so I can just talk a bit about some general things. I'll take the I think I'll take the blazing speed upgrades. I burn enemies close to me when I run. That seems amazing, because I am currently being followed by a lot of enemies and I don't want to die, so I'll take it. But this game, outside of the upgrades one can take, this doesn't really have that much room for commentary, so I can talk a bit about the channel in general, or myself, after I talk about one more thing. This enemy with the red line around it, and this one too. Yep, they dropped the chest, so I think it's similar to the boss enemies in Vampire Survivors, and the chest will give me an upgrade or so. And, well, this is currently quite a bad situation. There is another boss already, and there are way too many enemies. So this upgrade just saves me, basically. I think I'll increase my pickup range, and every XP pickup has 10% chance to refill 1 ammo. Or I could take, I think at this point I have to take run and gun, so that my movement speed while shooting is a bit higher. I think that's it. But I don't really notice that much of a difference currently. But I don't know, maybe. Well, know, I seem to be quite a lot faster than before while shooting. And this is bad. This is really bad. I'll have to take care of some enemies before I can get to the chest. Or just die. This run was a lot better than the previous one. I'll go to the menu. I earned 1,000 and a bit of those souls things. So now I could get a new weapon. Well, at least the first one is a shotgun. Okay, that seems amazing. Or I could get the character. Or I could do something here. Okay, no, I can't. Ah, here is the point where I have to start. Okay, makes sense. These upgrades will just be passive upgrades that have an effect on everything. But, well, for now I think I'll end the episode, so that it doesn't get too long. The Besiege videos are already like half an hour, and that's actually not what I plan to do with the videos on this channel. So for now I'm done with the video. I think about making more videos about this. There will probably be the last Besiege video, is the last, or well, second to last Besiege video in the next few days. And well, until then, I'll say goodbye, have good luck finding your next video. And until the next time, I'm out.